like when it starts at the beginning. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna get started in a second. Ain't nobody here. It's early. I'm just getting my coffee. It's gonna be a quick one, but it's. They told me whenever the thought hits me, I need to start recording because you never know whether you're gonna have that thought later on. So I want to make sure that I get this out before I let this go. Hopefully the signal is good. If it's not, I understand. You never get good Wi-Fi over here, or good LTE, as it were. Good Saturday morning to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Anybody that's gonna dip in here, I appreciate you. Let me get my mask back on. I'm trying to be respectful. I know some places don't make you do it, some places do, but I try to be respectful. So it is what it is. Up early Saturday morning with a teachable moment. A teachable moment. And I don't think I'm going to be really teaching the people that need to be teaching. Well, they need to be taught. But I want to teach the people that need to be teaching. Because the people that need to be taught, they ain't listening to them. They need to be, but they ain't. They on some other shit. I get it. Hold on a second. How you doing? Good. First and foremost, can I get 3 back on that? That's for you. You'll understand when it's all over. Yep. Yep. And then that's for that. Thank you. How you doing today? Okay, so here's the thing. I'm doing my video right now, so I haven't started it yet. But here's my teachable moment for you that I just had for the youngin over at GFS. Fuck them. Slow down. Take your time. Because see, if you rush and you get their order wrong, they're pissed. If you take a long time, they're pissed. Either way, they're going to be pissed, right? So slow down. Take your time. Keep your peace. That's what I just had to tell him. I mean, he was being not argued. He's being yelled at by a delivery driver over here. I'm kind of giving the video away, y'all. Hold on a second. He was being just browbeaten and yelled at by somebody he's never seen before because he just started yesterday. So they turned him loose on the cash register this morning by himself. And here's this guy, I need to get in. Because I guess when they come in, maybe they can usually see the guy and then they tell people to open the door. He didn't know. He's just sitting there. He's trying to make sure his money's right in the register. He's nervous. And I saw how this go down, and then I waited till I got up to the counter and I talked to him a little bit, gave him a little pep talk. It's kind of my job, but I just said, don't let anybody rush you or get you. Here's the thing. The manager's desk is right there. So if the manager isn't right there, let me get my manager. It's all you got to do. And you got that clearance probably for the first 90 days. Let me get my manager. Other people that have been here for a while, they know how to do it. Or, let me get so-and-so. You didn't even know what he was talking about. And the guy started to yell at him. So without me getting upset and yelling at the guy, because it's really not any of my business, I'm going to stick up for the kid. So once he got taken down right there, it was just like, this kid's going to be jacked up for the next hour or so because this guy's yelling at him. And he's probably not going to see him for another 2 weeks, if he does see him. So that's where I was just like, yeah, don't let anybody get you flustered. He's got a lot to deal with over there. I understand y'all got a lot to deal with. But at the end of the day, it's beans filtered through water. That's all it is. Can I get a stopper today? Thank you. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Bye-bye now. So, yeah, little teachable moment here. Just real quick. I'm not going to be on here long, but I had to go get my, and I didn't put the thing all up because she didn't have hers on. So, I just try to be respectful to everybody's space out here. But what I was saying to her, so I was just at GFS and a young brother was working the cash register. Now, usually when I go in there early in the morning, over the last couple of years, you know, it's been a youngin in there, and I've actually known some of the youngins. You know, one of the youngins was a cheerleader with Natty, so you know, she knew who I was. We was wearing masks. She still knew who I was when I walked in. So I got familiar with the youngins working there in the morning, you know, and if they need a pep talk, I give them a pep talk. Because some of them be in there like the world is just on their shoulders. Now, 16, 17 years old, ain't shit on your shoulders, but your overpriced t-shirt, probably. So I understand all that. But today I saw some shit that I was like, you know, if I was in a whole different mood, I might have said something to the driver. But the driver, you could tell he was an idiot. And he probably does that to 3-4 people a day. Because the youngin didn't know anything about how he had to get in. And nobody was letting him in. They were short-staffed. Starbucks, they short-staffed. Everybody's short-staffed. Don't nobody want to go back to work because they're getting that free bread. I get it. Brother Tony D, how you doing today, brother? Sister Free, what's happening with you? So he was on one, you know. I need to get in. I got to get out of here. I'm on a schedule. Da-da-dee-da-da-da. He was talking all that shit to the youngin, and the youngin just didn't know. He didn't know because he ain't been in that position. He said he started yesterday. They turned him loose on the cash machine today. He ain't got no other responsibilities than to get that money right. And he don't even understand how important it is to get that money right. So I broke that off to him as well. And I told him, don't nothing matter in this motherfucker but your drawer. If you a cashier, don't nothing matter in this motherfucker but your drawer. If your drawer is wrong, they're going to take you off of cash. If your drawer is wrong more than once, you're going to get fired. Because if they don't think you're stealing, they're going to think you're incompetent, and then you're not worthy, and they're going to fire you. So you slow down, you count people's money back to them. If they're doing a card, you make sure you get their receipt. You know, if the shit looks wrong, match cards up with IDs. You don't normally have to do that anymore because people put the thing in, they get the PIN code, they do all that. But if somebody's trying to do something janky, you'll know. And if you don't know, go get your manager. Always cover your ass by going to get your manager. You don't need to know it all. I was like, you just started. He's like, how'd you know? I was like, I can tell. I mean, shit, I can tell. So my thing is, we got to protect these youngins out here. Teachable moments just can't come when we're supposed to be teaching. Teachable moments got to come when it's time to teach. You never know when you got to throw on your teacher's hat. You absolutely never know when you got to throw on your teacher's hat. And I had to throw on my teacher's hat right there. And that's all it was. So I threw the motherfucker on. Proudly. I had no problem with doing that. Because that motherfucker, he wasn't trying to teach the youngin nothing. He was trying to emasculate him. He was trying to marginalize him. See, he was talking down to him, and I'm going to take offense to it because you're an old grizzly ass white man talking to this young black man. Well dressed. Hair was cut nicely. You know, I don't really like that nappy shit. See, I already know how I feel about that nappy shit. Hair was cut nicely. You know, so I like the way, you know, I like the way he looked. I like the way he looked. So I said, let me help him out because he's already trying to help. So when you're already trying to help, and I can see you already trying to help yourself, I'm going to help you. I want a Burger King breakfast sandwich this morning. It's time to get the two for $5. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm up early and I'm on one and I'm teaching. Sister Missy B, what's good with y'all? I appreciate y'all checking in here. I don't know what the hell y'all be doing up early Saturday morning, but you know, I did about a 4 a.m., 5 a.m. swing, dropped off hard to like 8. Back up and at 'em. We got shit to do. And apparently when I get home, there's shit to do. She's got a trampoline. Got to put that motherfucker together. I like putting stuff together for my grandbabies. I love putting stuff together for my kids. When you see them playing on something, that's one thing. But when you see them playing on some shit that you put together, that's a whole different thing. You know, that's a whole different ball game. For you motherfuckers that ain't never put nothing together for your kids or for your grandkids, this video ain't for you. Teachable Moments, this ain't for you. You ain't never been around for your kids or your grand, this video ain't for you. When I'm on some other shit, we'll talk about some other shit. Brother Tony D, somebody commended us. Oh, it might have, no, you know, it was Sister June, I believe. Sister June said she said it was a great show with the brother on there. So she was talking about you. You brought some sanity to my show, or maybe some insanity. I don't know exactly what you brought, but she loved the show with you on it. So that was a beautiful thing. If they say they like it with me, that's one thing. But if they say they like it when I bring somebody else on, that lets me know. And I'm getting better with having somebody with me. Hold on one quick second. Uh-oh. Is it after breakfast? Oh, okay. I saw that bacon breakfast king up there, and it didn't look like a breakfast. Oh, I guess it is a bit. I thought it was a burger. Looks like a burger. Can I get the 2 for $5 breakfast sandwiches, sausages? That's it today. Y'all don't have sugar-free syrup, right? Okay, we're good. Thanks. So Burger King still pretty much got the best deal for breakfast sandwiches. And seeing that I can't go to that other place, and I would never go to that other place because that other place got me fucked up in the game. And I ain't had that shit since 9 weeks before my surgery, which is 8 years ago. And the best thing that they had, they stopped doing. How you doing today? I am well. The best thing that they had was that steak and egg bagel, and they stopped doing that. So then I was confined to the steak or to the sausage McMuffin with egg, but I don't do that no more. I come here for the breakfast sandwiches, the croissantwiches. Burger King was pretty fucking innovative with that croissantwich, because I love croissants, and they made them into croissantwiches, and that was pretty creative, you know. McDonald's was pretty fucking easy. Everything they just put Mick in front of it, and you know, it's not a lot of originality there. Burger King had to stretch out and do that croissantwich thing. So, but yeah, teachable moments. We can't just pick the time that we want to teach. Wendy's 2 for $4 is legit? Really? What's on the 2 for $4? What's on the 2 for $4? I don't even understand. So I went to Wendy's the one time, and it was kind of underwhelming right when they first started doing it. That's probably why I shouldn't have went. I should have waited for them to get their feet wet in the breakfast game, because breakfast sets my day. If I don't have breakfast in the morning, then I'm on a different shit. Maybe I got to coffee it out, get to lunch. But I like breakfast to be my first meal of the day. I mean, you know, I did many, many years of cold pizza in the morning, warmed up this, warmed up that from the night before, and learned that I really didn't like that. I like breakfast to be my first meal of the day. And you got a hot breakfast. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Have a great day. So that's 2 times that I came to Burger King, had 2 sisters been really nice. So they changing the game over here at just Burger King. I had one that was just, she was frothy. She didn't know what was, I mean, she was angry when she was just frothy. She was angry when she got to the mic. And I knew my shit wasn't going to be right. And sure as shit, one of my breakfast sandwiches was bacon. Not that that was catastrophic, but she wasn't listening to me. She wasn't listening to the shit by the time I got to the window. I didn't cause her anger. So I wasn't, you know, I didn't know what to do, what to say to her. I couldn't even calm her down by being nice, by offering a congenial spirit, you know. I usually can give them a really nice salutation, you know, put this baritone on them, and they say hello. She didn't say hello, nothing. Can I take your order? Not welcome to Burger King, nothing. Can I take your order? And when I got up to the window, how you doing today? She said the dollar amount. See, these people, they in their phone and shit. Light been green and shit. And they in their phone. See, I'm on a totally different spirit. I could have blew at them. I could have been upset about that shit. But I'm not upset about that. What I'm upset about is that cracker who was over there yelling at that young brother. That's what I'm upset about. What you're not going to do is abuse our young men, our young boys, our young babies. You're not going to do that. Not on my watch. I don't know about anybody else out here, but anybody A black man. I'm gonna say a black man. I'm gonna say a man with melanin in his skin. We ain't just talking about reparations right now, so I ain't got to speak with that type of specificity. But if you a black man and you allow another black child, black boy, black girl, get brutalized by somebody in your presence, you's a bitch. You's a bitch. You ain't got to confront the motherfucker who's doing something unless they about to get violent or unless they really, really get out of pocket. But what you do is you make sure you pull that youngin to the side and make sure they ain't out here alone. See, that youngin know I got his back. Anytime I come in that store, I'm just gonna chuck up the deuces. I'm just gonna chuck up the deuces and let him know. This me. This me. You know, another brother walked in when I was kicking it to him. He kind of stopped like, because he heard me and he looking around. Because I'm telling him, I'm like, don't you ever let nobody rush you. He probably thought I was getting in the youngin's ass. But I wasn't getting in the youngin's ass, but I kind of was getting in the youngin's ass, letting him know, you don't ever, ever let nobody rush you up here. If you don't know something, excuse me for a moment. That's it. Shut that shit down. I gave him a full talking to. I should have been in that store about 6 minutes. Ended up being in there probably about 12, 13 minutes. Teachable moments. If you don't have teachable moments, you ain't really doing shit out here. You just moving up and down the street for nothing, with nothing. Eat a dick. So I look at everything that's going on right now as a sign that we've got to protect our youngins. And if we don't protect our youngins, who's gonna protect them? Who's gonna protect them? They got a chicken with honey, butter, bacon, and egg, and sausage. Wow. Wendy's did that? Wendy's did that? They really stepped up the motherfucking breakfast game with that. So yeah, I couldn't believe he went in on him like that. The young brother just didn't know because he hadn't worked that shift, hadn't had to deal with that delivery driver or a delivery driver. And he might have not been one of them kind, because a lot of them guys got the code to the building and they can get in. He must have been somebody that, you know, they got to open the door for. He don't know the code or this, that, and the other. But to get to going off on the youngin like he did was some bullshit. Was some intolerable shit. Was some shit that Brother Shannon wasn't going to let happen. He didn't know Brother Shannon was there, but Brother Shannon was there. Nigga, here now. I gave that young brother the first session for free. He got the first session with Brother Shannon for free. Little does he know all the sessions are free, but I don't tell him that. They just get the first one for free. So it is what it is. You ain't gonna get the fucking with our kids out here. We don't play that shit. But y'all be good. I'll be back on this bitch in a minute. I got a lot of shit to fucking do today. I got a lot of shit to do. Washtenaw County has no idea what's about to hit them. They have no idea what's about to hit them. And free, the live chat from last night's live is up. The live chat from last night's live is up on YouTube. I just looked at some shit. They said they've been taking people's live chats down and then putting them back up within 24 hours. I've been seeing live chats stay up and just go through the live chat, video be over. Now, they must be combing through them and shit. I bet you they're combing through people's live chats to see what's being said in these chat rooms, and then if it's appropriate enough, they'll put it back up. My live chat wasn't inappropriate. you know, depends on what you call inappropriate. So, it is what it is. You almost got my energy fucked up. But that's why I got to keep a cool head for the young and see if I'd have got upset, then he'd have had 2 black men. I just pulled back in. Shit. So yeah. So I got to keep a cool head so I can make sure that the youngin stays in pocket. Because once I check out, I don't know what kind of shape he gonna be in. And if he fucks up, he might be out of a job within a couple days, or maybe taken off the register within a couple days, just because of some other asshole. And when I broke everything down to him, how I was doing everything, I was like, this is the best way. Look over somebody's cart. I had like 8 packs of marshmallows. And I was like, ask the person how many they got. And if you don't trust them, count them yourself. But then you count them, and then you put the number 8 in there, then you scan it. You ain't got to sit there and go, beep, 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 beep. That's dumb as hell. Put 8 in, scan it, it's up. You ain't got to go 8 times. You see any multiple items, put the number in, scan, bam, you're done. It's like everything's on camera. They see that what you're doing. And that shows that you know how to work proactively versus you're not paying attention. And he just started laughing. I had him laughing by the time I left. So even if the next motherfucker came behind and did some fucked up shit, he knew how to respond to him. He didn't know how to respond to the motherfucker before he met me, but he knows how to respond to the motherfuckers now that he's met me. That's the way it works. That's the way we do shit around here in the village. I don't know what you came to do, but I ain't gonna let no white supremacist fuck with you. And you, and you, and you. Because that's white supremacy right there. You might not want to think it's white supremacy, but it breaks down into I am better than you are. I'm superior to you, so I can talk to you any old kind of motherfucking way. Appreciate you, free. I'll talk to you any old kind of motherfucking way. Not anymore. Not on my watch. And I suggest that black men jump on this, but I know most black men won't jump on this because most black men ain't watching this. They watching twerk videos right now. They watching fight videos and shit. They watching the highlights and shit for some fucking NBA, NFL. They don't watch Major League Baseball. Black boys need to be playing baseball. I just subscribed to a page, Black Boys Play Baseball. Yes, I'm watching that. I'm loving that because I want Caleb to progress with that. I really want that brother to learn how to play baseball. Yes, I call my grandson a brother because he is a brother. And I want him to play baseball. All the other sports I think will come naturally if he wants to play them or not. But baseball is something he likes already, and he don't even really understand the game. He will though. He will though. Peace to Tony B. Tony D, I'm sorry. Frida, that anonymous Facebook user. I have no idea who you are, but I appreciate you. And I appreciate you put me up on that Wendy's game. I got to check that sandwich out. I'm going to check it out when I'm not really, really hungry. Because I don't want them to disappoint me and then I have fucked up breakfast. So I'll check it out when I'm kind of moderately hungry and breakfast one day. I don't want nobody fucking up my whole goddamn day. Food doesn't usually do that, but it kind of can. I lost something. Oh, did I put the wallet back in there? Nope, got it here. All right, we good. It's a great game. It's a great game. It's actually a thinking man's game because you get to know the players and you know somebody comes up the bat, you know where he likes to hit the ball and this, that, and the other, you know your positionings and all that. It's really a thinking man's game. Just got to pay attention. A lot of people haven't been great athletes, played baseball. You don't have to be a superior athlete to play baseball. You got to be a good thinker. You got to know position. You got to know angles. Caleb's smart, so he's going to know all that. I'm good with it. But y'all be good.